I'm seeing how this new vision of education could actually equip us for a sustainable future.
Yeah.
But how do we make this shift happen?
Right.
What specific tools can we use in the classroom to make this vision a reality?
Well, the source highlights some really innovative educational approaches
Okay.
that can really help.
Okay.
One that really stands out is design thinking.
Design thinking.
Yeah.
Isn't that something like architects and product designers use?
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with sustainability?
That's the beauty of it.
Okay.
Design thinking is a powerful process for creative problem solving.
Okay.
So you start by deeply understanding the problem, brainstorming solutions, building prototypes,
Okay.
testing them out, and then refining them based on feedback.
So it's about getting hands-on, experimenting, and not being afraid to fail.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And, when you apply design thinking to sustainability challenges, it can lead to some really innovative solutions.
Okay.
So imagine a classroom
Yeah.
where students are tasked with designing a solar-powered community garden.
Whoa, that's a cool idea.
Right.
They'd be using science, technology, engineering.
And that's where another really exciting approach comes in.
Okay.
Art integrated learning, or STEAM.
STEAM.
Yeah, it's like STEM.
STEM. Yeah.
Science, technology, engineering, and math.
Right.
But with an added A for art.
STEAM. I like
Yeah.
the sound of that.
Yeah.
So it's about bringing creativity and imagination into the mix.
Precisely.
Okay.
By integrating art into STEM subjects,
Yeah.
we encourage a more holistic understanding of the concepts we foster creativity
Yeah.
and help students see the world in new ways.
So in our solar-powered garden example,
Yeah.
the students would not only figure out the technical aspects,
Mm-hmm.
but also consider the aesthetics, the community impact,
Yeah.
and maybe even create artwork inspired by the project.
You got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then to round it all out, the source emphasizes the importance of social emotional learning, or SEL.
SEL, okay. I'll admit I need a little refresher on that one.
Sure. So social emotional learning is all about developing those essential skills
Right.
that help us navigate life, with awareness and kindness.
Okay.
So it's about understanding ourselves,
Yeah.
connecting with others, and making responsible choices.
So it's like the emotional intelligence piece of the puzzle.
Exactly.
Okay.
And research shows that SEL can have a huge impact on academic success, mental well-being, and even pro-environmental behaviors.
Okay, I'm really starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Yeah.
Design thinking for problem solving, STEAM for creative exploration, and SEL for building those essential life skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a recipe for creating well-rounded change-making individuals.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that education isn't just about filling heads with facts.
Right.
It's about nurturing the whole person
Yeah,
and equipping them to thrive in this complex, interconnected world.
I love that. But let's be real.
Sure.
Making this kind of shift in education isn't going to be a walk in the park.
It's going to be tough.
There are going to be challenges.
For sure.
What are some of the hurdles we're likely to face?
One of the biggest challenges is going to be overcoming the inertia of the existing systems.
Right.
Traditional education models are deeply entrenched.
Yeah.
And change can be slow and often met with resistance.
It's like trying to steer a giant cruise ship in a new direction.
Yeah.
It takes time, effort, and maybe a few seasickness bags along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do we convince people that this change is really necessary?
Well, we need to showcase the tangible benefits of this new approach.
Okay.
We need real-world examples of how personalized, sustainability-focused learning
Yeah.
leads to better outcomes for students, communities, and the planet.
Sure don't tell.
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
What about resources?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Won't this new kind of education require a lot of investment?
We need to invest in teacher training, develop new curricula, and provide access to technology and other resources.
Right.
But it's an investment worth making.
Okay.
Imagine the long-term benefits, a generation of problem solvers, innovators, and collaborators, ready to tackle the world's challenges.
It's like planting a seed that will grow into a forest.
Exactly.
But we need to make sure everyone has access to that seed, right?
That's right.
Not everyone has equal access to resources.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to technology.
That's a crucial point. We need to prioritize equitable access to technology, provide support for students from disadvantaged backgrounds,
Yeah.
and ensure that our teaching practices are culturally responsive and inclusive.
So it's not just about changing the what of education, but also the how and the who.
Mm-hmm.
It's about creating a learning environment where everyone feels welcomed, supported, and empowered to succeed.
Exactly. And that includes recognizing and valuing diverse perspectives and ways of learning.
Yep.
Each student brings unique strengths and talents to the table. Right. And our education system should celebrate that diversity.
It sounds like we need a whole system overhaul,
Yeah.
not just a few tweaks here and there.
It's a big task.
But I'm curious,
Yeah.
what are some of the really exciting opportunities that this new model opens up?
Right.
I mean, what could education look like if we really embrace this vision?
Well, imagine classrooms buzzing with creativity,
Okay.
where students are tackling those real-world challenges
Yeah,
with passion and ingenuity.
I like it.
Yeah.
Picture schools transformed into hubs of sustainability,
Yeah.
where students connect with local communities and make a real difference.
Exactly.
It's like giving them a superpower,
Yeah.
the ability to not just survive, but thrive in a world that's constantly changing.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of deeper engagement and motivation. When students are passionate about what they're learning and can see its relevance to their lives,
Yeah.
their potential skyrockets.
It's like tapping into that innate curiosity that we all have as humans.
For sure.
Yeah.
And this new model also has the power to create stronger, more resilient communities.
Okay.
So imagine schools partnering with local organizations to design community gardens,
Oh, yeah.
develop renewable energy projects, or address social justice issues.
It's like a ripple effect, starting with individual students and then spreading outwards to transform entire communities.
Exactly.
And who knows?
And who knows?
Maybe even the world.
Maybe even the world.
Okay, now you're getting me really fired up.
Good.
But let's be realistic. This shift won't happen overnight.
No, it'll take time.
What are the first steps we can take to move towards this reimagined vision of education?
Well, the most important step is raising awareness.
Okay.
We need to spark conversations about the need for change,
Yeah.
share inspiring examples, and build a movement for educational transformation.
Spread the word, ignite the passion, and get people on board.
Exactly.
But it's not just about talk, right? We need action too.
Absolutely. We need to support our educators.
Okay.
Give them the training, the resources, and the freedom to experiment with these new approaches.
Empower the change makers on the front lines.
Exactly.
What about the students themselves?
Yeah.
What role do they play in this transformation?
Their voices are crucial.
Hmm.
We need to involve students in the process of change.
Okay.
Listen to their ideas and tap into their energy and creativity.
Yeah.
After all, they're the ones who will inherit the future we're working to create.
This has been an incredibly inspiring conversation.
It has been.
It feels like we've explored a whole new world of possibilities.
I agree.
But I know there's so much more to discover.
Oh, yeah.
Where can our listeners go to delve even deeper into this reimagining of education?
Well, there are so many amazing resources out there.
Yeah.
Check out organizations like the UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network,
Okay.
which focuses specifically on education for sustainable development. And, don't forget the power of local initiatives.
Yeah.
Connect with schools, community groups,
Yeah.
organizations in your area that are championing educational change. Get involved, get inspired, and be part of the solution.
That's the spirit.
Yeah,
This isn't just a job for policymakers or educators.
that's right.
This is a collective effort.
It is,
And we all have a role to play in shaping the future of education.
for sure.
But for now, we need to take a short break.
Okay.
When we come back, we'll delve into what it means to educate for sustainability
Yeah.
and explore those values and mindsets that are crucial for creating a thriving future.
Definitely.
Don't go anywhere, listener.